It's Life FM, you got Beatty, and joining me right now is an absolute legend. Now, typically, I might launch into a spiel of accolades and things you might know that this person has done. However, I don't think it's required in this regards. Joining me right now via Zoom is the legend himself. I think I just actually need to say two letters, DC. He is a World Cup winner. He is an All Black. Dan Carter, welcome to the show. How you doing, mate?
Thank you. I'm very good. Very happy you're not going to go through all my accolades. It's always quite awkward sitting on the other end of the phone, but awesome to chat with you this morning.
It's good to be here, mate, and good to have you. Now, we're going to launch into your work with UNICEF because actually the focus isn't really about yourself at the moment. It's about kids who need clean water and all the incredible work that UNICEF is doing, and you've partnered with them once again. However, if I can start with a bit of a cheeky question, and I hope you won't mind, I do see you wearing actually a bit of red and black at the moment, but your Satyrs are no longer in the comp. They're no longer in the running to take out Super Rugby. If I put you on the spot and you had to choose right now, who's going to win it all? Can you make a call?
I honestly can't. But obviously devastated. The Crusaders are not there in the semi-finals. They've been a bit greedy the last 7 years, to be honest, Crusaders. So one of the values about being a Crusader is care. And we care for Super Rugby, and it was getting a bit boring with Crusaders winning all the time. So we thought, let's open it up. So all of a sudden, the Chiefs supporters, the Hurricane supporters, the Blues, they're right into Super Rugby again. All jokes aside, though, man, the Chiefs have kind of gone in under the radar this year. So they would have learned a lot from last year, and the incredible season that they had, only to be pipped in the final. So the fact that everyone's talking about the Hurricanes and Blues and they've just kind of crept up, and the way that they performed in the quarterfinal last week shows that, and they've got a lot of talent and can beat anyone on their day, and only just lost to the Hurricanes not that long ago.
Yes.
So they're dangerous, but I do like the Hurricanes, and there's something about the culture that they're breeding down there. They don't have all the star players that they sometimes have, and they're performing extremely well. So, but there's three teams with with a lot of hurt over the past few years, and all desperate to win. So it's going to be an epic weekend of rugby.
Oh, it's going to be incredible, and some of that hurt does actually, I think, lie on your shoulders, or not so much your shoulders, but you may be the cause, at least back in the day. But we'll move on from that. I know the thing is, I was expecting you to say the Blues, mate. We've seen you in a Blues jersey, maybe not on the field, but we've seen it. But you've broken my heart. That's okay. We'll move on. Let's focus.
They'll be there. They'll be there next week.
Let's focus on the fact that you are doing this incredible work with UNICEF. So once again, you set a bit of a kicking challenge. You went to Eden Park, and for 1 hour, one tee, one ball, how many were you able to slot through the post? And also, because we gave it a bit of a go ourselves, we're from as well.
Yeah, so we're on the final stretch of a fundraising campaign called Beat Dan Carter. So there's only, 5 days left until the campaign finishes. It's been going 6 weeks now, and it's been incredible. Today's a huge day as well, with every donation that is made. Our friends at Barfoot and Thompson are going to match every dollar that's raised today. So we're on our final fundraising push. All to provide clean and safe water for children in the Pacific Islands. Now, I guess to give you a bit of context about the campaign and the fundraising campaign, I decided to go down to Eden Park and see how many conversions I could kick in 1 hour. So only using one ball and one tee. I knew that I needed a really good support system to get that ball back to me as fast as possible, to kick as many conversions as possible. I managed to kick 273. Which was a number that I was happy with, but I knew that people could go out and beat it. So I set that challenge 6 weeks ago, and I've got people to sign up, and then go out and find sponsors, get people to donate to them and their fundraising page, and then eventually go out and try and beat my score. So that can be at your school, it can be down at your local rugby club, it can be in your backyard, wherever it is. All we need is to set a goalpost and try and beat 273 kicks. Now that challenge has been going for the last just over a week, and there's been quite a few people beating me. Even my 11-year-old son the other day beat me. He got 309.
No.
So he was stoked. So it's not too late to sign up and have a go, or if you just want to support the fundraising campaign, all the information's at beatdancarter.com.
That is legendary, mate. And we thought we'd actually give it a go ourselves. So I'm actually just going to quickly share my screen to just show you momentarily. This is one of our team. Well, you'll see me, and then you'll see a legendary broadcaster named Bjorn. Give it his best shot. I was wondering maybe if you could just quickly review and potentially provide some tips. Here we go. Can 3 radio hosts beat Dan Carter?
Oh, no.
No. I don't know if you caught it at the end there. Bjorn specifically asked if we could not use that video. However, it was the video we used. So for him, he's our morning announcer, one of. Do you have any quick tips? Because that was shocking, mate.
Oh, it was. But we all got to start somewhere, and there's huge room for improvement. So my advice for Bjorn is not to give up. He got contact with the ball, so that's a great start. So he's been able to kick it, and the ball flew. So he's off to a great start. I think he wants to have a bit of his momentum go through the ball.
Yes,
to try and keep the ball flight going straight. Because he kind of kicked and then just stopped, and then I think is maybe out of embarrassment he just ran away. So there's a few little pointers. Bigger follow through after the kick will help. Get the ball a little bit higher to get over the post, because we're not playing football, so you don't want to be kicking under the crossbar. You want to try and get it over.
Oh, right. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
All good points, mate.
But he's got potential. He's got potential.
Look, you'll notice I didn't show you any of my attempts because they weren't much better. When we were just about 10 meters away, I think I was able to nudge it over, but we'll leave that aside. Let's ask this question, because you are a legend in the sport and you have garnered great success for the right reasons and in an incredible way. You can partner with anybody. You can bring attention to many causes. Why choose to partner with UNICEF once again? Clean drinking water is so essential for so many kids, for just not only to live, but to grow and grow well. Why do you choose to partner here with UNICEF? What is the calling on your heart in this regards?
I think it's because I have children myself. So I've got 4 young children, and I think the life that they live, they're able to have access to good nutritional food. They've a nice roof over their head, access to good education. So we're very lucky to live the life that we do. So I partner with UNICEF, or I was an ambassador for UNICEF since 2016. So I wanted to help support underprivileged children all around the world, and UNICEF lead the way in doing that. And having been to various field trips to see the impact that they have in these refugee camps that I go to, or the outer islands in the Pacific, to see where the money is being spent and the impact that it's having on these children, it really is life-changing stuff. So when I set up my own fund 2 years ago, and I partner with UNICEF, where I get to hand select which UNICEF projects I support. And the first one that I chose was to provide clean water for children in the Pacific Islands. They're our neighbouring brothers and sisters, and something we take for granted here in New Zealand is having access to clean water. Yeah. I soon realized when I saw the stats and the information that one of the leading causes for death in the Pacific Islands was for children under 5 is through disease because of lack of clean and safe water. So I knew that straight away. That was the project that I wanted to support, and I launched 2 years ago with a kickathon where I kicked 24 hours worth of kicks, no sleep, and we raised $500,000. So I've now been to the Pacific Islands and see the impact that the money is having. And then this Beat Dan Carter campaign is an evolution of the Kickathon, and just really, really grateful to see so many people support it, fundraise, donate. It really yeah, makes it all worthwhile when you see the generosity of Kiwis.
I mean, I think it's something we all can resonate with. We've all been kids. We all now maybe are at that stage where we're having kids. And to see not only just Kiwis jumping on board and grabbing a football and giving it a kick, and then also knowing the incredible work they're doing for those who are our neighbours is awesome. So let's finish it here, mate. But yeah, one more time, if people want to get involved, especially today with the Barfoot partnership, meaning that if they donate, their money is doubled essentially, which is pretty cool. What should they do?
Just go to beatdancarter.com. You can donate there. You can sign up there. It's not too late if you're like, right, I'm going to dust the cobwebs off my footy boots and have a kick around this weekend. So it goes until the 17th of June. So there's still time to get involved in many different forms. So beatdancarter.com is all the information is there.
BeatDanCarter.com. Thank you, sir. It has been an honour and a privilege. And once again, make sure you get involved, guys. BeatDanCarter.com. I'm sure you can slot at least one through the posts. I gave it my best shot, and I think I at least got one.